Hello and welcome. Thank you for your time. This presentation is presented by Excel Abundance. We felt that there was a need to increase individuals with the knowledge of how to order their credit report, how to clean it up and update it, and what does FICO mean, the FICO credit score rating, and how can that benefit each individual. So we are going to start our presentation. We encourage you to get a pen and a notepad. Hi, please take a few minutes to review the content that we will cover in this presentation. And we will get started. So many of you may ask, what exactly is a FICO score? A FICO score is a type of credit score created by the Fair Isaac Corporation. Lenders use borrowers' FICO scores along with other details on borrowers' credit reports to assess credit risk and determine whether to extend credit. And note that FICO is considered the global standard of ranking credit risk. So we're going to begin discussing understanding your credit report, which is very important. First, your credit report is your financial report card. It can affect so many areas of your life, including whether you can qualify for a home or car loan, or even renting an apartment or getting a job these days. It makes sense to understand how credit reports work. Next is identifying information. The first thing you want to do is make sure your name, your address, and place of employment are all correct. Third, account history. This is the biggest section on your credit report. It has information about each of your credit accounts, including your pattern of payments, that is, how you pay on your bills every month. Are you late? Are you always on time? There are a lot of details in this particular area, but it's important to review this section carefully to make sure things are accurate. Next, your score. This 3-digit number gives lenders a quick, objective way to measure your credit risk. Scores range from 300 to 850, and the higher it is, the better. If your score is over 650, that means you have a very good credit history. There are 5 things to take in account in regards to your credit score. The first one is your payment history. In other words, do you pay your bills on time? Next, the length of credit history. Having older accounts shows you have good experience with credit. And then there's newly acquired credit. Remember, opening too many new accounts in a short period of time can be a red flag to lenders. Types of credit used, both revolving credit, which are credit cards, and installment loan, i.e. that's your house mortgage, your cars, and or your boats, or any large purchases such as this, shows that you have established history of payment experience. Amounts owed, how large are your balances? In other words, how much debt do you currently have? Next, public records. Now, this section includes negative financial information like bankruptcies, law judgments, lawsuit judgments, and tax liens. These can have a negative impact on your credit, so it's good to keep this section empty. Credit inquiries. This section lists everyone who assessed your credit report in the past 2 years. There are hard inquiries, which are inquiries made by a lender to approve a credit application. And there are soft inquiries, which are those made by businesses for promotional purposes. When potential lenders check your credit report, they'll only see the hard inquiries. What's not included, you ask? Because it's specifically focused on your credit, you won't find criminal, medical, or personal financial bank information in your credit report. Next, we're going to discuss how to order your credit report. And remember, when you receive your credit report, make sure you read it over very carefully. Note, when you request your credit report, there are three major bureaus, credit bureaus. The first one is Experian. As you can see, I've also included the web addresses. The next one is TransUnion. And the third is Equifax. There are three ways to contact the bureaus to request your credit report. You can call them, you can email them, or you can write them. And when you email them, you can go online, of course, to the three different sites and either look for their email information or they may direct you to another site, a website that you can request your free credit report. So next, let's discuss being aware of other credit score companies that you may have selected to choose instead of going directly to the three main credit bureaus. So when requesting your credit score report, I would highly encourage you to contact the three main credit bureaus instead of utilizing a third credit score company. So as we have discussed earlier, the three main bureaus are Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. Many other companies are unable to provide you with your actual current credit score. I call it real-time credit score. The reason being is that the timing of your data does not reach these third-party credit score companies quickly. It takes a while. So your information, again, will not be real-time. It may give you an average score, but not your correct current score. I would also encourage you to run the third-party company through the Better Business Bureau website and review their credit company scores, review their credit score, and review comments that people are making so that it'll give you an idea if this is in fact a good company to even utilize and to pay your money every month to do business with them. For one, I ran a credit check on Credit Karma because I noticed it's on TV a lot and people are using it. And when I ran that check, I noticed that their credit score is an F. And they are not a Better Business Bureau, BBB, accredited company. And this is all public knowledge, so I'm not sharing something with you that you cannot go to the Better Business Bureau site and find out the same information I'm sharing with you. They've been in business for 10 years, and if you have any questions and/or concerns, I would encourage you to write them. I've added their address as shown on this website, on this page. Credit Karma Inc., P.O. Box 520, San Francisco, California, 94104-0520. I noticed that they have 376 total customer complaints. And out of those 376 complaints, 85 have actually written reviews. And the composite score, the overall composite score that is given for this company, out of 5 stars, they received a 1.23. So that speaks volumes of this company, of Credit Karma. And so just, just be wise, use wisdom going forward.